It's time, NIO to drop major news. The time has come. NIO will be releasing major news in the month of September. This is how everything's going to be different. NIO stock update. NIO, an electric vehicle manufacturer, had the first batch of its ES7 model vehicles shipped out on Thursday from its second factory, which is located at NIO Park in Hefei, Anhui Province. The first deliveries are scheduled to begin on Sunday, August 28th, and will be based on the order, locking time of the user, the distance to the destination, and the production process. Want to know more? Well, stay tuned with Stock Market News. NIO was able to finish the construction of the modern assembly line at the NIO Park by the end of May. The entire process, which began with the breaking ground and ended with the installation of process equipment and the completion of the main project, took fewer than 7 months. The construction of NIO Park got underway on April 29, 2021, and NIO is currently one of the most important members of the hub. The park encompasses a total area of 16,950 acres and contains 3 primary function areas: an eco park, a research and development and living space area, and a smart manufacturing area. On a land area of approximately 11.3 square kilometers, NIO Park will have the capability of producing 1 million electric vehicles and 100 gigawatt hours of battery capacity annually. The company announced on Wednesday that the first batch of ET5 production line pre-production vehicles had successfully completed their roll off the production line in Hefei. It was confirmed by NIO that the accomplishment marks the beginning of the production line to formally verify the small batch production capacity of the vehicle to ensure that all parts are in a saleable state. In addition, NIO has confirmed that additional information, specifically the ET5's interior, will be shown off for the first time at the Chengdu Motor Show, which is scheduled to take place in South China in the coming days. According to a statement released by NIO, the ET5 is getting closer and closer, and we'll bring you more information about the ET5 at the Chengdu Auto Show August 26th. The manufacturer of electric vehicles provided specific information regarding the subsequent steps, stating that the assembly line will continue to improve the quality status of parts and vehicles and then improve the operational skills of production line personnel. After that, NIO will conduct a verification of the small batch mass production operation, and then they'll finish preparing the production line to be capable of mass production. At the same time, the work that's required for regulatory certification of components like intelligent cockpits and instruments is also carried out simultaneously at this stage. We'll begin the final stage of ET5 mass production once the pre-production stage of the production line has been finished. NIO published a video earlier this week that shows the shipping process of 200 NIO ET7 units. This confirms EV's recent report that was published on August 11th, which was the day that the ship left the port of Lianyungang in China. In addition to that ship, Germany and Norway each got their hands on a new batch of NIO's larger sedans. However, due to the vehicle's ultimate destinations, test drives, internal road tests, and presence in showrooms, the numbers of these vehicles were significantly reduced. NIO is also conducting tests on swap stations, which are designed to lower peak demand by returning energy to the grid. A recent post on Weibo states that electric vehicle manufacturer NIO is currently testing its most recent generation of battery swap stations in China. NIO has explained that some of its swap stations already have the technology equipped to act as virtual power plants, supplying energy back to the local grid during peak hours. This is because record temperatures across the country have caused power outages. NIO is a Chinese technology company that focuses on producing high-end electric vehicles. The company is just beginning to expand its operations outside of China and into new markets in Europe. In addition to offering an entirely electric range of SUVs and sedans, NIO continues to be a leader in the development of battery swap technology that can be used to support its EVs. The automobile manufacturer currently operates more than 1,000 swap stations in China by itself, and it also has started implementing these stations in its newer markets in other countries and may even license the technology to other automobile manufacturers. The automaker introduced its third-generation swap station at the NIO Power Day event that was held at the beginning of July. This swap station will deliver a greater battery capacity and a more flexible layout than its predecessors. When asked about it at the time, NIO stated that those stations are almost finished being developed and are currently undergoing testing prior to the beginning of the installation process in late 2022 or early 2023. NIO also revealed that it was already testing the use of stored batteries to provide power back to the grid below with its next-generation swap stations. The company has future plans to implement the technology into various application scenarios. NIO has provided an update on the development of its swap station energy sharing technology as well as its plans on future expansion in its most recent post to its social media accounts. NIO conducts grid peak shaving tests at over 100 different swap stations. NIO has begun testing energy discharges back to local grids through its swap stations in order to respond to widespread power cuts that have been implemented in China to combat record high temperatures that are limiting the effectiveness of hydro and wind power. The Chinese company explains in a recent post on Weibo how it can help combat peak energy demands from people's homes and the growing number of EVs on the road in 2 steps. The first step is to make it easier for electric vehicle drivers to charge their vehicles at times that are specified by the demand on the grid in order to cut peaks and fill valleys. According to NIO, its energy cloud has the capability to mobilize resources for swapping and charging, allowing it to fully interact with the power grid and charge during load valleys. The second factor, which could significantly alter the course of events, is the provision of the ability for all NIO swap stations to take part in the regulation of grid peak loads in the capacity of virtual power plants. NIO elaborates as follows. At the present time, the benefits of the power station are very much in the spotlight. It's able to accept power grid dispatching instructions, achieve minute-level or even second-level power response, and efficiently participate in frequency regulation because it can be directly connected to the dispatching center of the power grid through the private network. According to NIO, its current swap stations are outfitted with 13 battery packs, which, when combined, have a total capacity to store energy that is calculated to be between 600 and 700 kilowatt hours at any given time. When a driver of an electric vehicle needs to replace their battery at the station, the other 10 or 11 packs can be discharged to the grid for 5 to 10 minutes while the normal battery replacement services continue uninterrupted. NIO disclosed that it has already initiated testing of this energy grid discharge in a Hefei with 15 different swap stations. The power load of this 15-unit virtual power plant has been adjusted by 8 megawatt hours in 5 days, which is equivalent to saving real-time power consumption of over 3,000 ordinary households. This adjustment was made without affecting the normal power exchange use of NIO users. The load was reduced by 1.4% within 1 minute after the Hefei Power Dispatching Control Center issued an order to the 10 NIO swap stations to discharge energy to the grid. However, the average power of a given station in the group was only reduced by 100 kilowatts, which allowed for battery pack charging to continue. NIO shared additional swap station testing energy discharges back to grids in other cities to assist in further lowering the demand placed on the grid throughout the warm summer months in China. 22 swap stations in Guangdong, 58 in Shanghai, 28 in Zhejiang, and 7 in Nanjing. There were a total of 108 swap stations that took part in the grid peak shaving response in the various cities across the country. And that's going to bring it to the end of today's video. Feel free to let us know what you thought about it. And if you like this video, please leave us a like and make sure you subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. We appreciate you watching today, and we'll see you in our next video. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.